we broke time.
Each of these dots represents an anachronism.
It's gonna take a lifetime to clean these up, maybe several.
Which is why your services are no longer required. The Time Bureau is capable of getting the job done without the mess.
You and your sorry excuse for a team could never handle it.
We're about to find out.
Welcome, one and all, to the best show on earth!
We're bringing the circus to the circus.
Die, clown!
You three released a giant saber-toothed tiger.
I always wanted to go to Vietnam.
Welcome to my kingdom.
If I die today because of a telepathic gorilla, I'm going to be very upset.
Plot of course for Tinseltown, because we are going to save Hollywood.
There's only one woman in history who has this effect on men.
The one and only Helen of Troy.
Adore.
We always seem to have a bit of a Freaky Friday situation.
You're me and I'm you?
I'm Jax.
And I'm Martin.
Damn, I look good. That corpse you buried was a vampire from the future, you idiot.
Kill it! Whoa, Mick!
Are you on drugs?
You have no idea.
Mr. Haywood is under the influence of a hallucinogenic compound.
The legends have things under control.
Using your team to fix anything is like doing brain surgery with a chainsaw.
On behalf of the Time Bureau, I am placing you and your team under arrest.
Oh, lady, why are you so mean?
When did a legend ever go quietly? We got a new problem. Rip has been hiding something from us. Something even the Time Bureau is afraid of.
There is a war coming, and history needs you to be ready. You and the rest of the legends.
It's good to be back.
Sometimes we screw things up for the better.
That's a good motto. We should use that.
I really love this show. Who wants the fire?
This is amazing!
Howdy!
We're a team of outcasts and misfits. You're one of us.
See, now this is a time machine.
What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Legends of Tomorrow video. So the trailer has dropped for, well, it's quite a long trailer. It actually reveals quite a lot. We also know as well that Consantine will be coming back to the show, and speaking to the Hollywood Reporter, the executive producer of the show, he actually said that, well, he will appear in the episode 10 of season 3 and is actually going to follow on from Arrow season 4. Obviously, he was involved with some sort of way of taking down Damien Dark, and he's also going to have a confrontation with the big bad over on Legends as well. So obviously we're going to be involved with Damien Dark, so I expect that he will be involved with some way possibly of stopping Damien Dark. Now, I'm not sure how much he will actually be involved in this season, because it does look like he's only going to be in one episode, and it will be a demonic possession in a mental institution, which is quite crazy. So it looks like we're getting our own version of the Legends of Tomorrow's Conjuring. So what do you guys think on that? Let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully he's involved a lot more, and I think maybe the crew will actually seek out his help, perhaps when it turns out that Damien Dark has actually returned, because we actually see him return in the trailer as well. So Damien Dark, he's just there and he's like, you know what, it's good to be back. Now, what is cool about this trailer is that at the start, we actually also get Rip Hunter, and he's looking like he's looking sharp there in his suit. I'm quite liking that suit, and this is a Rip Hunter from the future, and it really does cement the fact that we now know that really the Legends are not that good at what they do. They get things done, but they aren't really that clever about how they go about it. And I can't help but think that what is going to happen here is going to be really, really cool, and seeing this Time Bureau get involved is going to be pretty cool as well. And we know now that, well, the group are going to really screw things up, which we have had at the start. And it's with the Time Bureau who is going to fix where they left off, where they have the dinosaurs in downtown LA. Now we see quite a lot of cool stuff. We see like Hollywood, which is going to be one thing, which is going to be the golden age of Hollywood, so expect some really cool LA noir kind of vibes going on there. We also see Gorilla Grodd in Vietnam, which is going to be, I think that's called the Welcome to the Jungle episode. So I think each one of this Injustice Society group, which I reckon they're going to be, I could be very wrong, but I've been quite on the mark with this so far, my predictions, especially on Gotham as well. But I think it's going to be pretty neat to see where they go with all of this. However, we're also getting as well a English episode, a Jack the Ripper episode, so I expect some really, really terrible English accents on the show and it to be completely butchered. We get a good look at the Time Bureau as well, and the chick who seems to be the one who takes down Ray Palmer actually is going to be one who seemingly has a love interest with Sarah Lance as well. So we're going to be getting a good representation of Sarah Lance, not like we got last season. We're also getting some sort of Freaky Friday episode as well, where Martin Stein takes over Firestorm, which is going to be a really neat way of doing things as well, because seeing more Firestorm is going to be pretty good, but the CGI must cost an absolute fortune for that. Now, Kuasa will be the one who I expect is actually going to have a pro and get Damien Dark back in some way, shape or form. She is seemingly the big bad for this season, as we see the shot of her as we did in the first trailer we had at Comic-Con, and then Damien Dark appears and this kind of like black blight thing takes over people and possesses them, and this does look like the Victorian episode here as well, with the Time Bureau involved. Now there was something here which I thought would actually look like the Black Flash when I was looking on my phone, but it was not clearly the Black Flash at all. We've also again got Captain Cold in Rory's head, or is he in Rory's head at all again this time? Hopefully this is Captain Cold returning, and I think that the show is missing Captain Cold quite a lot. Now how much Matt Ryan is used is going to be quite curious, because of course we've got CW's Siege show, Consantine, like the animated version of it, season 2, which has had their trailer just drop, which I haven't actually seen the animated first season yet, to be honest. I do need to check that out at some point, but I'm going to check it out, and I will also probably watch it before this episode, or this episode actually airs. As well as all this, we have got Wally West pop up over in Legends of Tomorrow, which I think is a good idea, because to be honest, I think that Wally West has kind of run his time over on The Flash. It's become a bit too speedstery. We haven't got any Jesse Quick at all in the first 2 episodes, and Wally West is someone who I think he's a good character. He just needs to actually go over to a show where there's more room for him and for him to grow, which if he was on Legends, that would be damn cool. I think that he'd fit in quite well. As well as this, he could also move over possibly to Arrow, which maybe he shouldn't actually go over there, but having him on this over on Legends, having these crossovers between the shows, because Legends is kind of like the black sheep. It doesn't get too many crossovers apart from the start of season 2, which is where we actually got Arrow featured in there as well. We also get a look at Zari, who is the new character who is going to be the hacker from the future who wants the Legends to actually fix history. Well, they've actually screwed up history more times than we care to actually imagine. But she is a Black Adam character as well. I'm not going to say her superhero name from the comics, but she gets her powers from the orb, or the amulet, sorry, that is around her neck, which also has the same name, which I am not going to say because this video will get incredibly demonetized, so I'll leave you to Google that. So that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.